Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Fields and Skylines. Today we are on Farming Simulator 25. We are going to do a Learn With Me, um, and it's going to be on animal pens. So I am on Riverbend Springs. Um, Kind of this has sort of been my test map for stuff um, as I get ready to do a real series on this map or on FS25. I haven't decided the map yet. But like I said, today it's gonna be animal pens. So um, if you go into your menu on your construction menu, uh, and you go down to the animals, you can see all the different types of pens. I'm not in the greatest spot because of that tree. So I'm going to just move off the center a little bit and bring that back up again. So on Riverbend Springs, there's a kind of an ideal spot to do it because you have this big chunk of land here that you can make a kind of nice pen. And you have different types of animals. You have cows, horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, bees, and of course you can always put a doghouse up by your farmhouse for a dog. So the animals are pretty much the same um, in the game, which is pretty nice. So we are going to do. We're going to start with a sheep pen, and if you look as you go through um, your different options, like you can build, something that looks kind of interesting, right? And then it asks you if you want to customize the fence. And if you choose yes, this is where you can kind of make the grazing area larger. So, like for example, you can say no, and then they'll ask you if you want to plant meadow, and you usually want to say yes to meadow because then it allows kind of the grazing to occur, which helps offset some of the feeding. Um, I haven't seen that quite work exactly right um, here on the console yet, but that's not the point of this video. So right now, like if we come in here and you can see this sheep pen will hold 27 sheep, all different kinds of sheep and goats, of course. If you do goats, I think you can get milk. Uh, I am not sure if this pen is a milking pen. Um, I would guess it would show up somewhere in this area here, the milk would. I haven't looked. I think the goat milk actually might come in canisters. You know what? I'd have to test that. I haven't tested goats. But here's your sheep pen, and that's how that works. But like, if you want to take it a step further, um, if we do construction and kind of go and do, I mean, this one's already a little bit bigger, right? So like, let's say we go and put it kind of next to this one. But let's say we want to customize the fence. So we're going to say yes, right? So as you can see now, we can kind of move the fence how we want it, right? So like we go, we can then take up all this extra grass area, right? I mean, I could even went further to the border. Now we have all of this. I didn't draw that very straight. Now we have all this extra area. So if we say nope, why are we not able to place it all? All right, let's try this again. I'm going to delete this one. Hold on. Sorry. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I did something wrong. So let's try this again. So we're going to place this pen almost in the same spot we were. Okay. Yep. Let's customize the fence. So we're going to go kind of this way at an angle just so we maximize. Kind of go to the end, up to the top, all the way over. And then you kind of have to line it up with that like green. But I don't know, maybe if we go this way because we have to come from this angle. Hmm. It's telling me area is restricted. So I'm going to delete the last segment. Maybe go like this. There we go. And now it's asking me if I want to plant the meadow. So yes. And then if we look back, now you can see how much bigger this meadow is. So this normal pen holds 68 sheep or goats. If I come on out and hit the animal fill button here, it's going to show us it's going to hold 86. So by expanding the fence, we allowed for more goat or sheep to be placed in the area, into the area, and thus making you know, more profitable. So yeah, we spent a little bit more money, but it's more profitable, right? So one of the things I've been thinking, like what you could do with this is, if you have babies, you can move babies into the smaller one until they kind of grow up, and then move them into the bigger pen. Um, or like if you have cows, it'd be valuable because then the baby cows that aren't milking could just be eating hay while they grow. And then once they're milkable, you can have them in another pen where they're eating the more valuable TMR. And if you look in that construction menu, for the sheep, it doesn't show you place to keep your pigs, garage to store your vehicles, and place to keep your pigs, right? So it's very um, interesting. Like with cows, um, this is a breeding barn, therefore, so like milk will not be produced in this pen. The pasture of this building can be customized. So it actually tells you some more information. Like this is a breeding barn. The pasture though can be um, bigger, right? So here's a pasture that can be customized. It's not a breeding barn. This will actually do milk. This is a breeding barn. Place to keep your cows. So you'll get milk here as well and milk here. So it is a little expensive for cows, just because there are some breeding barns. So you're looking at, unless you're doing beef, because then you don't need milk, right? So there you have it. That's kind of my video on pens. Let me show you actually some of the others. So like cows, um, with horses and pigs, you can do the same thing. Uh, sheep, chickens, on the other hand, I don't know. I haven't tested chickens. See if you can. So let me quickly just delete that. Sell it. Let's go ahead and sell. And then let's buy a chicken coop. Let's flip it around. Let's place it. Yeah, so this one you can't customize. Uh, You customize any of them. Chickens are all inside of this one, so I'm going to guess this one it won't be customizable. Uh, yeah, so the chickens are inside of all of these, so chickens don't look to have any customizing to it. Bees, uh, 33 hives, and then of course there was the uh, location where honey is generated. So bees are the same. So yeah, so everything can have customizable fences except for chicken. And chickens though work pretty much the same. You feed them, they produce eggs. So there is animals in a nutshell. Um, I might go deeper into each animal type and how much they eat per month for each size that they get, and how much they produce. So that might be in a much later video. But thank you for watching. I hope you learned along with me as I learned about making sure those fences hit the right spots, or else you run into a bit of trouble. But with that, I am going to leave the video on this one, and I will see you next time in Farming Simulator 25 Learn with me. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content, and please comment down below if you have questions or if I did something or said something that wasn't quite right, especially around goat milk. I haven't tested goats and milk yet. So with that, have a great day, and until next time, goodbye.